You know, many people ask me, like, what's your favorite Lego figure, since I have a lot of them? And some people think I like Lego the best. Well, no, it's too basic, sorry. Then some people think I like this Joker or any DC character, since I have a lot of those sets, but it's not. I actually like this figure the best, and I'll explain why. What's ironic is this figure isn't actually Lego, it's a bootleg. And you're probably thinking, how's that possible, that a bootleg is better than an official Lego figure? Well, I have Hulk, my official Lego Hulk, to compare for this. Well, first of all, they're both big figs, which means they're just bigger than a normal minifigure, as you can see for scale. So first off, my Lego Thanos can move his head and detach his head from his body. Now, what about Hulk, the official Lego Big Fig Hulk? Well, he can't move his head, can't detach it from him, and also, he can't remove his hairpiece. It's permanently on there. His head is permanently on the body. Now, Thanos, as I told you, you can move his head, you can rip off his head, and then you can also place stuff on his head. Like, he has a detachable helmet, which the normal Lego Thanos figure, which I'll show you here, doesn't have that feature. Like, I can actually take it off and put it on. I can even put other things on his head, such as this hammer. No, that didn't work. This hammer. And even, like, base plates, too. Which is really, really useful. Well, I don't know how useful, but, like, still, you can place stuff on his head, which is really good, unlike the official Lego Thanos figure, which doesn't have that. So another reason why I love this figure so much is because of the gauntlet. I mean, just look at it. I don't have the official Lego Thanos figure, which is why I'm showing you pictures of it here. But what I do have is the official gauntlet from Thanos, which came in the 2021 Lego Marvel Advent Calendar. So let's just compare the two. So already, look how much better this one looks. It's more metallic, it looks like an actual gauntlet, right? And then, what about the other one? It just looks dull and boring. Which is another reason why I love this figure so much. Now, even though this might be like better plastic, which it is probably, this one is just looks a lot better. I'm not gonna be throwing this figure around. It's not gonna break easily. So that's why I love this gauntlet more than the official gauntlet and the official Thanos. So now I'm gonna show some similarities between this bootleg Lego figure and the official Big Figs from Lego. So I'm gonna bring out my Lego Hulk again. And first off, you could take off the arms, and you could take off the hands as well. Same thing with the official Lego Big Figs. You could take off the arms, you could take off the hands. So that's like one similarity. So now I'm gonna show one big difference between this figure and an official Lego Big Fig. So even though I've been ranting on how much I love this figure, there are some flaws with the figure. Now I brought out my gray base plate, and first off, I'm gonna grab Hulk once again, put him on the base plate, see if it's fine. You can shake him around, he won't fall off like Thanos, because, well, first off, Thanos wasn't attached, but besides the point, he can be attached. Now, if I do Thanos, he is able to attach, but with only one foot, because this one is out, like, this way. It's at a different angle to the normal Lego feet. Now, that is a bit of a problem, but I'm fine without using that. They can't really walk anyway, they're just gonna have to do that. Same thing with Hulk. Like, it's probably, I don't know how much easier it is to move on base plates. Now, I also want to describe how much better this figure is for animation. Again, you can move his head, you can take it off, if you can do so much with this figure compared to the official Big Figs, which is why I love this figure so much. So this is why this bootleg Lego figure is my favorite Lego figure. It's just so much better than the official Lego Big Figs. with all the points I mentioned before, it's just so much better, and especially for animation, which is what I do. It's so good for that. So much interactiveness with this compared to the official. Also, it's just so much better than the official LEGO Thanos figure. Now, I do know that there's a new one that came out in a set recently. I don't know if he can still like move his head or put stuff on his head, but still, this one is so much better. I do hope LEGO steps up their LEGO Big Fig game, and I just want them to make more stuff like this, more interactiveness, movable heads, movable legs even. That'll be great. Now, again, there's one flaw, which is the feet, but honestly, everything else that I mentioned before makes up for that. It's just such a well-made bootleg figure, which mind boggles me. Now, I do want to mention that I did get this off Amazon, and unfortunately, I cannot find it anymore. If you do find it, DM me on any of my social medias, or put it in the description below, and I'll pin it. But, yeah, unfortunately, I can't find this on Amazon for now, at least. Hopefully they'll re-add it again, because it's such a good figure. Honestly, I might even get a second one if it comes back. Now, I do want to say that I did say LEGO figure, not LEGO minifigure. So, which is like the most known LEGO figures. So, what is my favorite LEGO minifigure? Well, it's me. I'm biased.